All right, welcome to Tai Chi. Let's talk about the fundamentals, the stuff you need, the equipment and the environment, and we'll worry about Tai Chi in a moment. But right now, I'm going to say you want loose clothing and something, almost anything, but blue jeans would be a little heavy and get in the way of the flexibility. That's the only consideration. So just light clothing and footwear. So footwear, why? If you're indoors, you're gonna be on a nice wood floor like this. I like socks, and they're easy to wash. Right, just throw them in the wash and you're done. And these are non-slip socks. They're easy to find. They're on Amazon. I just ordered 3 pair for like $9. And there's really good grip on the floor. There's not a lot of chance we're going to slip, but hey, safety. Anything that we can do to give us a better anchor on the ground is a good idea. Uh, Speaking of which, I also like indoors. I like to use slippers. These slippers are cotton bottom slippers. Make it smoother to turn and spin at times like that. You can find these on Amazon. You got to look for them though, because you got to look for the cotton sole. It's most of the slippers you'll find, Tai Chi slippers, are like this. They have a I should show you the slipper, right? They have the hard bottom black rubber. This is good when I go out on the boardwalk and I do want to wear slippers, but I know it's been wet out, or there might be a mist blowing. These guys will get wet in a hurry, and it's not comfortable. But these guys will hold up pretty nicely. But you don't footwear. You don't want to wear running sneakers. Too springy, too bobby, or anything with a narrow bottom. We like the weight on the outside edge, the inside edge. So for stability, look for that. That's not a lot of equipment, is it? The only other piece of equipment you might want is a boombox, which I like music when to motivate. One of the hard problems with Tai Chi, and one of the things I'm really prime focused on, is how do we keep up our practice? As Master Chen said, it's a good idea to teach because then you keep up your practice. When I'm not teaching, I don't practice. So, confession, right? And I say, well, what good is it for me to teach if I'm not going to help you stick to it? There are two things I'm doing. We'll see it later. Micro Tai Chi, little pieces of the Tai Chi form that can be done in isolation. When you have I like to call it when you're reheating your coffee at the microwave and you got 1 minute to kill and it's not enough time to go back to your desk. So stand there and do, well, for 1 minute, I'm going to do a little Tai Chi movement that I've learned, and it'll get you a little exercise. Keep your game in the hand in the game. And hopefully that then eventually leads us to doing more than just a minute of Tai Chi. So that's one thing I'm doing. And the other thing is recommending music, because Moonlight Sonata, forget about it. Tiffany Poon, especially, her version, but there are several excellent versions. Moonlight Sonata, and also Cortez the Killer, Neil Young. A lot of songs by Enya. Annie Lennox, the Diva album, has, I think, 3 cuts. They're fantastic for Why, The Gift, and maybe one more. These are all excellent for doing Tai Chi. They have that same rhythm, that same flow that we need to do Tai Chi. So I did the equipment, I did the footwear, I did the loose clothing. I talked about the space. You want maybe 12 feet square. Maybe I didn't mention that. Maybe a 10, 12-foot square is all you need to do Tai Chi. If you want to go down to the ocean on the boardwalk, that's great. But you want to do it on the boardwalk, not on the sand. Sand is for super advanced young people. Uh, uh, and grass, I don't know about grass. It's an uneven surface. We are not looking for challenges while we're learning Tai Chi. I think once you've mastered Tai Chi, you can probably try different surfaces, but you're going to find out that you're making compromises, which is fine. You'll have to adjust the form to suit the surface. And that's what we're going to do anyway when we're doing the form. We're going to adjust it to make it easy on ourselves, to make it safe on ourselves. Because one of the things we're going to talk about in a moment is the hazards of doing Tai Chi, believe it or not. We'll see about that. All right. Oh, did I mention one last possible piece of equipment? Since we're not going to get a lot of upper body work, you might want to get some nice, safe, friendly push-up grips which will be good for the wrist. So our wrist will be straight, not bent back like that. Our wrist will be straight, and we get a little upper body work. And that's all you need. A little upper body work on the pectorals is enough to get you going. All right. So that's the setup. I think that covers everything. Thank you for your attention. I'll see you in a moment.